What's going on, everyone? You're listening to 99 Yards here with your host, Audibot. And today, we got a special guest on the show. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, Youngk 423. That's
Yep.
who I am. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, starting a YouTube channel. You can find me TikTok, Instagram. Those are the only apps you can find me on.
Yeah, you wanted to smoke on this debate about is Zeke a top 10 running back? Mm, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. But we'll get into that later on. We have three moderator and judges on this show: Ranveer, John, and Big Body Dave. You already know his podcast. And hey, these guys will be the judges, and we're gonna be debating this. So, if you're on Anchor, I want to get paid. I really do. So I'm gonna put an ad in here. But if you're on YouTube, get straight to it. So I'm gonna start off with my opening argument and just basically saying that I will be defending that Zeke is not a top 10 running back. Youngk, you're saying
Audie,
that
wait, just 1 second. Just make sure you say if it's all time or current. Just make sure you say that just in case.
yeah, it's currently. So like
Okay.
it's current with, of course, he's never. I don't think he's gonna get top 10 all time, but that's not the point. That's for another day. And but right now, currently with, I'm also counting Saquon and CMC in my list. So right now, the running backs in the NFL right now, I don't think he's top 10. I don't think he is. And you do? You think he is?
Of course.
Okay. And I just need to get this out of the way and just say that you are a Cowboys fan.
Yep.
Yep. I'm a Giants fan over there and over there. Yeah. So yeah. But so if you wanted to go ahead and state your first argument, just basically saying why you think he is not, or why he is top 10 running back.
Well, a lot of things about Ezekiel Elliott is special. He can run the ball. He's strong. He's physical. He
Okay.
can jump over people. Like, honestly, defenders fear him. Defenders have nightmares the night before they play Ezekiel Elliott and the Cowboys. So you got to think about this. When Ezekiel Elliott finds a hole and he's up to the next level, as a cornerback, I would be scared to tackle Ezekiel Elliott because he's probably like 50 pounds bigger than them. Ezekiel Elliott is bigger than what you think. I'm telling you. He doesn't do all the juking, he doesn't do all that. He's always falling forward.
That's fair.
He's always in.
That's fair, but
He's a strong power back.
that's fair. But all those things that you mentioned, I mean, that is something he does. But do defenders fear Ezekiel Elliott, or do they fear that O line creating that path for Ezekiel Elliott, which they have done every single season that he is in the league? And whenever he's downfield, there's no one there because the gaps are like three yards big. They're that wide. Getting to the second level is not a problem for Zeke. And at that point, a lot of running backs are just monsters in the open field. So I don't think that's anything special getting to this, dominating in the secondary. So that's not the best, I wouldn't say. But if we're really looking at it, I mean, he only has he actually had, oh, that's Dalvin Cook. Not bad. Ezekiel Elliott only had, how many broken tackles did he have? He had 15 this season. 15 broken tackles in total. That's out of all the games, 15. And he had 24 last year in 2019, and again 19 in 2018. So that's, I don't know. I don't know about that. What do you guys say about that? Yeah.
He had a hamstring injury. Don't forget,
Okay.
he
Okay.
actually broken 11 tackles in the game.
11 tackles in one game. That's.
Yep.
Do you
That's the
know which
most
team
by
it was
running back.
against?
Yeah. Most by running back this season.
Who was it against?
The Eagles.
My point exactly. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Now the Eagles.
And the O line wasn't fully healthy. They
That's
weren't
my
healthy.
that's my point though. This was a down. Can we both admit that this was a down season for Zeke? This was
Yeah.
not. and we can both admit that the O line was not that good this season.
right?
The correlation, the correlation. I mean, a bad O line, Zeke's Zeke's success diminishes. You
And
know.
he was actually doing pretty good before Dak Prescott got hurt.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But Andy Dalton is not all that bad. It's not stuck with like who had to step in this year because I know a lot of QBs got injured. I'm not saying that Dalton is better than Dak. I'm just saying Dalton's a competent quarterback. But I think the passing game was still. I mean, y'all had two receivers who got 1,000 yards this season, so the passing game didn't get hurt all in its like entirety. But definitely, Dak injury did have an impact on Zeke.
Right.
But him as a running back, well, this was his first year out of the three seasons. Well, on PFF it only shows to 2018 that he actually had a YAC of above 521, and you already know I love this stat because it proves the point. So if we look at his YBCs, this was his lowest YBC season with a 1.9 YBC yards before contact. And before that, 2018, 679. Before that, 2018, almost 1,000 yards. It was 839 yards YBC and 595 after contact.
Well,
So
this season through actually a hamstring injury, he had 521 yards after contact.
521. But
Yeah, that's not bad. When you're
okay,
going
okay,
through a hamstring
okay, okay.
injury, that's not bad.
Fair, fair, right? But let me show you what stats really look like. And we also consider the fact this player also battled through injuries the whole entire season. I'm talking
Right.
about my running back, Saquon Barkley. Okay, last season, 2019, he had an injury, high ankle sprain. He only started 3 games, or he missed 3 games. He actually came back early from the injury. He was playing through it the whole season. His YBC was 398, basically 400, 1.8, which is similar to this season's Zeke. But you know what's not similar to Zeke? 605 yards after contact, an average of 3.
I can admit that Barkley is better than Zeke. Saquon Barkley is top three in the NFL, but Ezekiel Elliott, he's like top six, top seven.
Okay, that's fair. Let's see. Okay, well, Dalvin Cook as well. Oh, who are some running backs that you think are better than Zeke right now? Who's some running backs that you think are better than Zeke?
CMC, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, Saquon. This is not in order.
Yeah,
All right, CMC, Derrick Henry, Saquon, Dalvin Cook. Did I say Nick Chubb?
yeah.
All right. Who else? Who else? Who else? Dalvin Cook, CMC, Saquon, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry. I actually see Zeke as a top six running back. I don't.
Really?
I don't see Miles Sanders better. I don't see Alvin Kamara
Ooh,
better.
what?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I don't.
I mean, Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders low key underrated. Oh wait. Oh, hello. Dude, oh, we lost 1K. And we're back. So just continue what you were saying about that. Said Alvin Kamara and Miles Sanders were not better than Zeke, right?
This season, but career wise, no.
You said wait, so you say career wise they're not better than Zeke,
Right.
but this season they were.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, Sanders only played 11 games this season, and same with last season. But here, well, actually, yeah, never mind. Who was I trying to search up? Alvin Kamara. Now, Alvin Kamara is interesting because Alvin Kamara, he's the definition of a receiving back.
Yeah.
He has 800 yards in his first season receiving, but never amassed a total of 1,000 yards rushing. He got close this season. He had a crazy season this year. with the 8 touchdown game or the 6 touchdowns. I don't remember what it was, but exactly. But he's got about two or almost 2,000 yards every single season he's played. About 1,500 actually, almost um almost 2,000. But he hasn't actually no, he hasn't crossed 2,000. But his YBC is actually really good. His YBC, and that's a very good O line as well. But yards, of course, after contact, his depth of target this year, and this is why I don't like the receiving back is better than a prototypical running back because his average depth of target was only zero point 0.3 this year and was a negative zero point 0.3 last year. But I could see Alvin. I mean, no, I couldn't. No, I couldn't because Alvin Kamara. Well, first of all, Zeke is not more valuable to his team because he can be replaced by Tony Pollard. And if he doesn't prove himself, or if he doesn't do anything next year, it's his spot on that team as a starting running back is in jeopardy because Tony Pollard is way more talented, in my opinion, than Ezekiel Elliott is right now. I don't know if I can say that for Alvin Kamara. They have Latavius Murray, who's also a starter in Oakland, but
Mm,
he didn't get a spot.
I don't know. Tony Pollard always Tony Pollard doesn't fall forward like Zeke does. We're talking about gaining yards. Ezekiel Elliott is always gaining yards. The only time he doesn't gain yards is when the online is banged up and when the defenders are all up on him. But when Ezekiel Elliott finds a hole, and remember, you have to have great vision to find a hole. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
I know what you're
Because
saying, but as I said earlier, the gaps are like 5 yards wide. The gaps are 5 yards wide. So it's not that hard to find that hole as it's kind of simple whenever I mean, yeah, you had to be patient, but I would make an argument. I mean, we already said Saquon's better, but there are probably better running backs who are in worse situations with better vision. And you said Tony Pollard doesn't fall for it, and you know it's crazy. His or I'm going back to the YBC, and his was 1.7 in his rookie season, 1.8 this year. He only had 400 yards in his rookie season and 435, or he had 455 in his first season and 435 this year. His YBC last year was 146. This year 186. Not good at all. After contact, 306 or 309, 249. He only started 2 games in total. You're telling me
yeah,
that this guy can't take Zeke's spot?
I mean he can. You can limit Zeke carries and
No, no,
feed
but
Tony Pollard.
can Tony Pollard be the one? Because the fact that this isn't even a question is that it shows a lot. Can Tony Pollard be the one? And will that happen? Like, and Zeke is the two, not getting as many carries, not Tony Pollard load managing for Zeke. It's literally can he be the one, and can Zeke be the two?
No,
The,
Zeke is more
the,
powerful than that.
he gets more after contact though. I mean, and his broken tackles was 10 last season as a rookie, and 8 this year as he started 2 games. But that's it's just so he's just right. And then let's look at receiving yards as well. I mean, what did he do receiving? He didn't do much receiving, but he only got 15 receptions. So yeah, but Ezekiel Elliott right now slows them down. He also has a fumbling problem. And his out of the backfield, he has 300 yards receiving. But I feel like Ezekiel Elliott's highest potential whenever he was getting the 13,000 yards rushing was Derrick Henry. That's a level that I think a lot of people saw him at, and that's what they thought he could be. He is not though. He is nowhere close to that.
I mean, think about Zeke's whole career. Okay, rookie season, he had a phenomenal year. Got to admit that he had
Hmm.
he had a phenomenal year his rookie season. He was the
Hmm.
best running back in the league in his rookie season.
Yeah.
Year two, he got suspended.
Yeah.
979
Okay.
yards he finished
Okay.
with only playing
He only played 10 games that season.
9 games. 9 games
Yeah.
that he played.
Yeah. He only played 10. Started all
10.
time them. But you know, it's the crazy thing. That season was better than this season.
I'll admit that
Yeah.
because he played
No,
less
like
games.
statistically better. No, no, like the 10 game season was statistically better than this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he had he had the same amount of yards, except a little bit less on more carries by two. Um, he had more first downs, but he had less touchdowns by one. Yeah, its longest was 30 yards, and then you know, and what he only averaged 16 or no, not 16, 65.3 yards a game this year, a game, and this is a top 10 running back, a guy
Yeah.
who's not even averaging 70 yards or not even 70 out because that's around that same area, but 80 yards a game. He's a top 10 running back.
Yeah. You gotta think about it. Zeke can do everything. Zeke can block. He can jump over people. He can truck. He can juke.
I mean,
Zeke is a Zeke. I mean, Zeke is an exclusive, powerful back. You gotta think about it.
nah.
Look, I remember the game against the Steelers. He caught a screen pass from Dak. People from the secondary had a chance to get him, but they couldn't. He was too fast. You gotta you gotta you
You're
gotta look
talking
at
about second. I
gotta
mean,
look at the you gotta look at the patience that Zeke had. I remember against the Vikings, he stood behind the line for about 3 seconds looking for a hole, and he found one. If there's not a hole, he will find a hole.
I mean,
I'm
okay. I
telling
mean, you know what? I give you that. Give you that. But Zeke, look,
you.
if
Yeah, he fumbled 5 times. I get that, but if we're gonna talk about fumbles, let's talk about Walter Payton fumbling 11 times in the season. That's
okay,
pretty
oh, we're
bad.
going there. Okay,
And Walter Payton's arguably top three best of all
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So let's not downgrade Zeke's fumbling just because of this season. And he actually stopped fumbling after he took the sleeves off, which I'm pretty glad he did.
Yeah, the only yeah, someone asked how many times did he fumble? He fumbled uh 6 times. Yeah. You said he fumbled less whenever he took the sleeves off? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he fumbled twice against Arizona.
Yeah. And but here's the thing. Walter Payton, those fumbles, well, I mean, he had 11 in one season, right? What did they I can't see what they did that season, but I want to look at their records. Let's look at the 75 Bears, 77 Bears, right? Because they went 9-5, 9-5, right? 9-7 or 7-9 the next season, 10-6. Walter Payton was a big reason why those teams were winning. I don't know if I could say the same for Zeke with the fumbles. With the fumble, I'm not saying that Zeke's on that level. I'm just saying Walter Payton is a huge reason to why his team won games and why they were even in some of the games. I mean, of course, the defenses were amazing, and yes, Walter Payton also had a good O line. Actually, I don't know. Walter Payton was never known for having a great O line, but they did have an okay O line. It wasn't terrible, but he averaged 30 or 132 yards a game in one season. He had 18 yards, 1800 yards rushing. That same season that we were just talking about with 11 fumbles. So it doesn't hold the much. It doesn't hold the same value. Without context, it looks like it's bad, but he played in a more physical era where everybody was going for your head, and again, he got the yards. He has the yards per game to back it up. So I
Mhm.
don't. That doesn't hold that much value.
Okay, Zeke finished more with touchdowns than fumbles. And people say
By one,
by two.
by two. Well, I mean, 7 touchdowns.
Receiving plus
Okay,
rushing.
okay. I mean,
Hey, I mean, do we count the receiving? Or
okay, yeah, yeah. We can count those. I mean, yeah. He only what he get? He got 2 touchdowns. So it's yeah, eight of them. That's 8 touchdowns.
I mean, but look, Ezekiel
He's that
Elliott,
power back.
according to his stats, according to his stats, 2016, he averaged 108.7 yards a game. 2017, 98.3 a game. That's the year he got suspended. 2018, 95.6 a game. 2019, 84.8 a game.
Hmm.
That's when everybody was saying that was his down year. But I don't see 1,777 yards in total scrimmage a down year.
You don't see. Wait. Hold on. Wait. You don't
Hear
see
me.
what?
1,777, 2019, a
That
down year.
wasn't a down year. He got. Yeah, that was when he still had that great O line. That's
I
when he
mean,
had. That's when he had 13,000 yards because he got an average of 2.3 yards to carry just before contact.
you got to think about it. Zeke is quick too.
He had 13,000 yards from scrimmage this year.
Yeah, that's
That's
not bad.
500. That's 400 yards lost. Just be, and okay, you know what? I'll give you. We'll take away the passing yards. I mean, let's not even look at the passing yards this season, right? And let's take away the passing yards from last season. It's just 13. He lost 400 yards this season rushing. That was a drop off just this year rushing.
But you got to think about it. Hamstring injury. He was a lot more slow.
Oh, okay,
He couldn't run that much.
okay.
Remember, he was out for a game, and Tony Pollard
Hmm.
had to take up.
And Tony Paul looked better. I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't know because Zeke was coaching him on the sideline.
Yeah, I mean, nah. Nah. Zeke, Tony Pollard just was looking like a better back in the situation with again because here's the thing, and I do have a reasoning for this. Zeke is not as quick as Tony Pollard, just off the line. Zeke, of course, as we said, he looks for holes and he's patient, but he's not quick. He doesn't have the acceleration. He doesn't have the burst of speed Tony Pollard does. And I like that about Tony Pollard, and we can't deny that because Tony Pollard literally returns kicks for them. So that's like a fact that he's faster, but in open or and he has to navigate through more traffic, just a lot more traffic than Zeke does. So that quickness can easily be stopped by defenses because if you're navigating through quick traffic like what Tony Pollard has to do. It's
Uh,
it's you're getting hit like 5 times on a play, just like not just like hits, but like just hands on your jersey, stuff like that. So it affects you. So his ability to even get to the second level on his own, which Zeke doesn't have to do because Zeke is basically handed the access to the secondary by his O line because his O line are fast and strong and just great. Because we cannot deny that Zach Martin is the best, if not the second best guard in the league next to Quentin Nelson. We cannot deny that Tyron Smith is one of the best tackles in the league right now. We cannot deny that Lyle Collins is a very good run blocking tackle as well. We can't deny that. They used to have Travis Frederick as well. They used to have LaRon Leary or what's the name? Ron Leary. They used to have Doug Free at one point. I don't know if Zeke played with Doug Free, but Doug Free was also a dog back then. Um they also had I think I mentioned all of them, but there was a right tackle that they had that I'm missing.
I mean, Zeke doesn't always need an O line though.
Oh yes he does.
No, he doesn't, man. Look at that. That's
Oh,
one, two,
that's
three,
one
four.
play. But look at their momentum. They're all going one way, and that's a great play. I said that in the video. I said that that's a great play. I said that was a great play.
Come
I
on,
said that
man.
was a great play.
Zeke,
What
bro.
was that supposed to be? What was he went? Okay. Oh, okay. Here.
Zeke doesn't
I said
always
that.
need an line, man.
No. But
Look at
look at
the
how much space he has. Look at how much
no,
space he has. That's a great play. I will give him that. His ability to juke right there and make that play to make four players miss and
right.
show that.
That's it.
But, but,
I've never seen nobody do that
no. Okay,
this season. I've never seen nobody do that.
okay. That's fair. But it's you cannot tell me that the players like they don't expect that. That's not expected. Like I mean, that was like Zeke just took that on over. And I give that to him. That was a very good play, but that was one play. That was one play. And do you think Odell was made of or the catch made Odell?
Odell?
Yeah. Do you think the catch made Odell? Like, do you think the catch made Odell?
No, not really.
Exactly. I mean, one play. Some people say yes to that. That's why I
But
asked you that. Some people
but you
say yes
gotta
to
you
that.
gotta you gotta think about it. Zeke is powerful too. Wait, hold up. After this play, he's gonna run his defender over to get into the end zone. Watch him bull him over, bro.
He's already in the end zone, but this is not like
That's not no
uncommon. This is
line
not
right there.
uncommon. Not uncommon. And plus, there was nobody on that side except that one defender. He leaned forward and he got there. It was a yard, 3 yards. Three
Right?
yards is
He
not
reached
that far.
forward every single play.
No, but it's 3 yards in the end zone. You can do that. You can afford to go for it. If you do that at first down, it's not gonna work because you gotta keep going. So he's pushing all his momentum forward. That's gonna
No,
happen with
he's
any running
always
back.
pushing himself forward. Look, bro. Look.
Okay,
Look.
that's fair. You know what?
He's
That's fair. I'll
he,
give that to Zeke. I like that about Zeke. I really do. But it's not like he's he has the momentum to get going. He goes, but he's untouched whenever he comes out when he gets past the O line. Once he once he gets past the O line,
he's probably gone.
no, he isn't. No, he isn't. No. This year, we saw it. We know that the O line was not doing that. Whenever he gets hit, he has enough momentum to keep going forward. He does. And I like the fact that he also fights and goes forward for yards. But when you have an O line that's gonna get you like past the D line that you're not getting hit, like whenever you're trying to escape through the O line, you're gonna be fast. You're gonna be a fast, like you're gonna be a speeding bullet coming out of a gun. You know?
Zeke
And
always fighting for yards, man. He doesn't give up.
why does he have less yards than contact though? Why does he have less yards than after contact? And why does he only have 15 broken tackles?
Getting yards after contact is difficult.
That's what you're saying that he did.
He had 500. He had over 500.
515.
That's pretty good. Going through a hamstring injury.
This
And
is,
look,
and you know
you
what?
gotta
This was
also mention Zeke's cuts too. Look at that cut.
that was a wide open hole. It was a
He
wide
cut,
open.
he cut
He didn't
himself.
cut. It was
He
wide
moved
open
to
though.
the
It was
right.
wide. That was he was basically Moses through the Red Sea.
The O line wasn't good that game.
Oh, he's running behind Zach Martin on that play though.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta admit, Zeke he
That was
cut.
not a good play. That was not good. Any running back, any good comparable or like any good running back, any just an average running back can do that.
Zeke can. Zeke Zeke can do it better than anybody.
No, he can't.
Cut.
Saquon is probably better. Okay,
Saquon. Okay,
Hmm.
Saquon at
Alvin
cut.
Kamara,
Saquon,
Alvin Kamara, Saquon, Alvin Kamara, CMC. Um, who else would I give that to? I would say can't think of any right now, like just off the top of my head because plays. But those are the three players, and you said better than anybody. But yeah, no, those are the three players that are.
we're gonna look at the patience that Zeke have right here. Look at it. He's waiting. Patience. And
That's
look how
fair.
many yards he
Look at
got.
all. Look.
Look at
Okay,
how
okay.
many
He
yards
found the gap, but it's not that tough because he's expecting that every single play.
he found the gap because of
Okay,
his
no,
patience.
no, 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 no. but every running back taught that, and plus that O line, if time given, and I like their players right now. What's his name? Biades. I don't know how to say his name. That's center. I like that guy a lot. I don't remember their left guard, but this season, but that's any every running back is taught that to find that hole and go. But that's probably a whole play some, and if it is, that's one play I'll give him that. Cool. But before we continue, I wanted to open up to the other three people and just see if they had any questions for us
Okay.
before we continue. So I'm here, Dave, John. If y'all had any questions, ask them. Dave, I'm here, John. They're still there. If-
Yeah, we're here. We're here.
okay, cool. Cool. Do you have any questions for us?
No, not really.
Or did you-
Wait. Actually, I do.
Okay.
So, Audie, do you think that Zeke's success in his first 2 years had something to do with his O line?
Yeah. About all of it had to do with his own line. Maybe.
So you want you? Okay. So okay. See. Okay. Yeah, that's all I really have to ask.
So
So you think basically all his years of his career, it has to do with the O line?
yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like people are overhyping our O line by that much.
Well, back then they also had players that aren't on the team right now. They had Travis Frederick when he was doing his thing. As I mentioned, they also had
Okay, yeah, you can give Travis Frederick, but like other than now, who does he have on his O line other than Zach Martin and Tyron Smith?
Lyle Collins. I like Tyler Biades.
That's literally all.
Tyler Biades.
Everybody else on the O line is terrible, and Tyron Smith has just been injured half of the season,
Yeah.
past like 2 or 3 seasons.
Last few seasons have actually been pretty good, but
But look, Zeke has speed.
he does. Okay.
He does. He
Fair
does.
point, but
I
he's a
mean,
running
Not
back.
anymore, really.
He does. He actually really do. Hamstring injury. He was running with a hamstring injury.
That was not for the whole season though.
Ooh, and
I think it
probably-
was because he said it's
It
been-
wasn't.
Are you sure?
I'm like 99% sure.
He played through it, so he played through it. So
He
I'll
played
give
through it for like the last couple of games, but like it wasn't like that the whole season.
Yeah. It was. I know it was definitely
I think
there,
it was
and
the whole season because after week 5, they've been saying that they were limiting Zeke's practices because of hamstring.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
but
if it did, I feel like it was probably like an AJ Brown injury where he definitely it may have like he probably felt the effect of it, but he could still play through it at a high level.
And Zeke has lost weight this offseason.
He did. You know what? He did.
And
He
I was
did.
expecting him to be way more faster than he used to be.
Oh no. Okay. You know, I'll give him that. Cool. John, did
look-
you have another question? Oh,
but I will say this season he was not that
that
good.
was his rookie season. And that game, that last play is the most overrated play I've
No,
seen in
look,
recent
that's
history.
speed.
That last play that he
That's
won the
speed.
game on, that was the most overrated play I've seen in a long
Listen,
time.
listen.
Wait, which
I'll-
one?
Okay, show it. I'll
No,
say
wow.
this. In my opinion, like I agree with Casey's point more. Like I do agree before, but Audie, you've also brought up some really good points.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm a Cowboys fan too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know you're smiling, but like it can still change. You know, you both have some good points, but you kind of convinced me, like even as a moderator, like I'm obviously like I'm not saying I'm gonna be biased like automatically, but like I'm a Cowboys fan. You brought some really good points on why he's not top 10. Even though I
Mhm.
think it sounds I mean I still think he's top 10, but like you brought up some good points.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be open minded. So do we say who we think won this round or what?
Not yet, but yeah, not
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to agree with Dave.
yeah. John, what did you want to say?
Oh, I was gonna go like say who I thought won this round, but since you didn't want us to say that, then no.
Actually, do you want to do that? Do you want to do that like a halftime?
Yeah,
Wanna do
halftime, I guess.
that? What do you think about that, Youngk? You want to see what they guys say so far?
Yeah, they can.
All right, so go ahead. Let's start off with Van Veer.
I'm still thinking about it. Let's let Dave go
Okay,
Jo-
first.
let's
no,
go
hell,
first.
John, you go first.
Okay, I thought Audie won that round just because you said what Zeke was good at, but you didn't say it like relative to other running backs. You just said, "Oh, he's got vision." Well, so do other running backs, though.
I mean, not really. Todd Gurley used to have one of the best vision when he entered the league, and
But
he had
Todd Gurley fell off hard.
right, and his offensive line wasn't that bad this year.
Okay, interesting. Let's get into Dave. Dave, what do you guys think?
I'm probably gonna go with like I'm gonna go with Audie because he's my friend. I'm playing. I'm playing. Audie because like he brought up some like he brought good points. Even though Audie like I think your football like a lot of your football opinions are pretty delusional. Like you did a pretty good job like convincing like that Audie's pretty
This is
delusional.
coming from, as I
Well,
like to say,
what do you like to say,
all Cowboy fans are delusional.
dude?
Okay.
Okay.
See.
Delusional Cowboy fans.
All right, I changed my vote to Casey.
Nah. Okay. Rambi, what do you want to say? Who do you think won?
I think it's gonna be unanimous. I would have to go with Audie, just due to the fact
Damn.
because he did bring up some really good points, and he was even Casey. You had good points with how Zeke is good,
Yeah.
but the thing is, I just feel like Audie kind of changed my mind as a Cowboys fan,
Yeah.
It's
and I
okay.
feel like
Casey.
some points with like, yeah. That's really
And
all I gotta say.
Keep your head up.
so let's so y'all can go back on mute. And I also just want to ask, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? The fans or here, this is my king. What do y'all think?
Wait,
I'll
can
give
you
it a
send us
second.
to Twitch? Can you send us to Twitch?
Just Ducky Lion, Twitch.
Wait, can you
Lion.
send the link by any chance or
I
on the
don't
chat?
know how.
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay, but yeah.
We
So
have a
I'm gonna let
round two coming
the.
up.
What happened?
Do we have a round two coming up, or
Yeah, we do. I just want to see what the fans want to say about this. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think?
Wait,
Hey,
Audie, can you
so-
send me the link to the chat? I want to see
Uh
what they say. Just send me a link to the Twitch. Give me a share too.
oh yeah, actually I do have the link somewhere. But here, let's do this. I'll send you a Snapchat thing. It just has the link in it.
Can you send on Discord or
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
We'll say this though while we are waiting.
God, I need to cut my nail.
Okay, wait.
Saquon
go on,
Barkley
yeah.
is overhyped.
Saquon Barkley is overhyped.
Saquon
Okay.
Barkley is so bro. He's overhyped, bro.
Dude,
Like,
I
I know
hate
I'm not trying to
Saquon
go off
Barkley, bro.
topic. But, like as we're like doing this little halftime.
I'm just saying,
thing,
like since we're in halftime,
Yeah.
dude, like
and
he's what's his name? There's this kid like what's his name? Like what's that kid's name? Jaden
like
Robinson.
I don't think he's top 3, bro.
James Robinson.
Dude,
Uh,
he is
I
terrible,
like
bro. He's
you know I love James.
James
Robinson,
Robinson's good, Dave.
but I love James Robinson.
An
But
undrafted rookie who's like a top 15, top 20 running back.
I'm saying like some of these running backs though, like they're overhyped. Yeah, I think running backs becoming. I mean, a lot of people have to say it, but like running backs have at this point become one of the least valuable positions of like.
except
It's
on
just because
fantasy.
there's so many good players now.
Yeah, we saw with James Robinson. So y'all ready to go
like
back?
even
into
like
it?
this draft.
Oh, did you send the link
Yeah, I just sent you the link.
on Snap or Discord?
Discord. I sent it to group chat by accident. It's fine.
Because like let's say even
I didn't get it,
2021 draft that's coming up, there's so many good running backs. Like
Yeah, there are.
there's
I don't
know
know
how
what's his
you
name?
say
Najee
it.
Harris.
Yeah,
I did not
Travis
get the
Etienne.
link.
I sent it to the group chat by accident.
Which group chat? I didn't even get it.
we about to resume?
Yeah, let's resume then. There you go.
All right.
Oh, I got it. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right. Let
Okay,
me
cool.
ask you.
Oh, by the way, if y'all wanted to go on mute, just go ahead and go on mute real quick.
I'm good.
Give me 10 running backs that are better than Zeke.
Okay,
Besides
ready?
Barkley, CMC, and Herring, and Nick Chubb.
Okay. Okay, so right off the bat, right?
All right.
Well, I'll do it in order. Well, you know what? So first off, I'll go with. Try to think. Okay, so King Henry, of course. CMC, or actually, I'm not doing it in order. You know what? Let's do this. I had the TikTok that you know about with my top 10. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly who I had. But I know this will be probably better for me. But yeah, I can say Derrick Henry, all those guys that you mentioned. Then I got Alvin Kamara. I said that he's better, and I feel like both of these players are kind of getting overrated now, and that's Josh Jacobs with Zeke, and I think Josh Jacobs is better, and James Robinson, uh, uh, Kareem Hunt. That's three people right now. Kamara as well. So then I said, well, Aaron Jones, David Montgomery, and I feel like
Montgomery. I don't know. Mm-mm.
David Montgomery's better. David Montgomery's better,
I mean,
especially.
look, bro.
Oh.
He fakes. Look.
It's a screen pass. It's a screen pass.
It's a
Half of that's
screen
on the
pass.
O line. Half of
But
that is on
look.
the O line.
Watch. Just watch. If they, I think it's coming up. Just watch. Hold up.
Oh, yeah, by the way, you won the Twitch chat. That's what you got. You got that. Everybody is unanimous in the Twitch chat. That's
But look, player opinions. Okay, which one do you think is better? Player opinions or fan opinions?
interesting.
Because every single player that played Ezekiel Elliott, Darius Slay, Blake Martinez.
Wait, did you look at the Are you looking at the top 10 or the top 100 NFL top 100? That was back when was it? Which year?
He actually made it last year too.
Last year. Yeah, because he had a
2020.
good O line. And plus, they're singling out the good ones. I'm just gonna say that.
And arguably the best. Look, arguably the best linebacker in the league. Watch what he said. Well, Danielle Hunter. Watch what he said.
Running back. We don't want it. We run that right down their throat. That's hard to tackle. Zeke.
I don't disagree.
What year? Wait, what year? Yeah.
7 months.
What you got? 7 months? So last season? Cool. Daniel Hunt, I like that. But there's some NBA stuff. Stephen Curry just came out with his top 5 list of players all time that he would want to have, right? He put himself number 1 at point guard. Then he put someone else, but he didn't put MJ at shooting guard. He put KD at small forward. He put what's his name? Tim Duncan at power forward and Shaq at center. Do you think that's a good? Do you think that's a top 5? A great top 5?
I would put Will Jabbar at center, but
yeah, no. But would you leave out Michael Jordan and LeBron James with them as an option?
I would leave out Michael. I would leave out LeBron James, but not Michael Jordan.
Okay, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. DK Metcalf and Jamar, or not Jamar. What's his name? Justin Jefferson came out with their top 5s.
And
right?
look, we're talking about Zeke though.
No. We're talking about player opinions.
Look, your star running back even says Zeke is pretty good. He's talking about his blocking, bro. Watch. He's cut blocking right there. That's what great players do, bro. Come on.
Good, but
Great
dude,
players
if we're
contribute
talking,
to his
but
team.
no.
Look, he sacrificed his body. He went up against a 400-pound, whatever his Aaron Donald. He got clamped that play. I'll say that he got clamped by Aaron Donald. To sacrifice your body like that to protect your quarterback.
That's fair. I do like Zeke's drive, but again, that's not something special in a running back.
I think that's special as a running back.
It's cool. It's good that he's putting himself out, but does Sterling Shepard go higher on your rankings just because he blocks downfield? He's one of the best run blocking players downfield. Does he go higher up on your board? Just because of that one simple fact with this.
Who's Sterling Shepard?
Yeah.
Sterling Shepard? I put him as an overrated list, but since I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm gonna say since overall I'm a Cowboy fan, I'm gonna say he's slightly underrated. because he can
No,
block.
no. Oh, okay. Does Heinz Ward go up on like okay? So does Heinz Ward go to like the top 10 as a receiver if he block because he blocked?
When you block, it can help the other person score.
Yeah, no. But here's the thing.
When Dak runs the ball, Zeke will block. But
My
against the Giants,
oh
he
my
wasn't
game's
up
way
there
too
with
high. My bad, guys. My game's way too
bro.
high.
Come on, man.
Okay, no. Okay, but that
Zeke is a powerful running back.
okay. Yeah,
And let's
they
talk.
do need like Zeke to block, and he's a good blocker. But
And
that's
look,
what running backs got
yards
to.
from scrimmage leaders since 2016.
Since 2016, we just
Ezekiel Elliott
mentioned that he
number one.
had good seasons.
Ezekiel Elliott by a lot. He was suspended 2017 and he was hurt 2020.
Dude, I really wish I could get. I really wish I could have got the YBCs before 2018. I really do. He was a beast back then because he had a good old line. There was inflation. You're
Again,
not using. We're talking about.
listen to Darius Slay.
One of my
Oh
nightmares.
my.
That's one of my nightmares. Seeing him come through the whole untouched, and he up to the third level, and a guy like me got to tackle him. Now he's probably 50 pounds bigger than.
And that's what I'm talking
Bro,
about.
you just okay.
When
What
he goes
did you
to
hear?
the
What he said before that? You said what you heard what he said before that though. Untouched. I don't care about what he has to say about anything else.
bro,
He said untouched. That means he was not touched by anybody.
come on now. Look at what the
He
number
said
one linebacker
untouched.
said.
Who was the toughest guy to tackle? Ezekiel Elliott.
Come on now.
Who?
Look. Zeke makes people have sleepless nights
No, that O
just
line
by
does.
thinking about him.
Line does. Okay. You know what? Fair. But why does he not have? Why does Dalvin Cook have more broken tackles? Because that's what we're basically talking about here. I don't. Is DK a top 5 receiver? Is DK a top 5 receiver?
Is Zeke a top 5
Is
receiver?
DK Metcalf?
No,
Is Justin Jefferson a top 5 receiver? It's
no.
debatable. But they both had them in the top 5 for their ranking. They both are players. Justin Jefferson had DK in his top 5. DK has Justin Jefferson in his top 5. Are we gonna go up? Do you think that's fair? Just because they're players. Just because they're players.
Bro, these
Just
top
because they're players. Just
L-
because they're no, because that's what we're talking about. Player opinions. We're not just gonna pick and choose what we're gonna use and what we're not gonna use. It's the same thing, basically. It is the same thing.
I've never seen Zeke go backwards. I've
No,
always seen him
no,
fall
no, no,
forward.
no. With what I just said, are those players' opinions valid?
Yeah, of
No,
course, because
okay, no.
They played him. They had to tackle
No, he
him.
doesn't. No, he doesn't. Wait, DK's a receiver. Justin Jefferson, the receiver.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, I thought you was talking about the players that play Zeke. I
No, I'm talking
mean,
about Justin Jefferson putting DK in top 5.
he overrated him. I mean, he was right there. He was right in front of him. But I'm gonna say this: Ezekiel Elliott, those players that played Ezekiel Elliott know how hard it is to tackle him. And tackle him when he carries the ball 25 times a game, they'll have to tackle him 25 times. And that's gonna wear him down. That's gonna wear them down.
That's a good point, bro.
Honestly. That's
Okay,
gonna
that's
wear them
fair.
down.
That's fair. But you know what else happens? That's not subjective to just Zeke. Derrick Henry does that. Nick Chubb does that. Saquon Barkley does that. We got players. I think. Who's another good power back that I can't think of? Josh Jacobs probably does that because that happens over time again. You're telling me if you go for a 5 mile run, right? You're telling me towards the end you're not tired.
Hey, Zeke don't get tired.
No. Answer my question. If you go for a 5 mile run, okay, right? Are you gonna get tired towards the end of the debate or end of the race?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think the defenders and all them run 5 miles per game.
Okay, no. I don't care how fast they run. Imagine running because this is football, right? And in NBA, you have players that come in and you can be subbed out, right? In football, usually the players are playing the full time on their respective sides of the football, right? A defender, 100 yards, let's say every single time, right? 5 times that's 500 yards. Let's do this. Let's do some math, right? Let's get a calculator, right? Yards to miles. Okay, let's do it the other way. We do so yards, and I want a mile this side because this could be part of this. So 1 mile is 17,000 yards, right? So 1,000 yards, right? Is 10 times, right? And let's just say so about you're running about a mile every play on defense
Okay, look. All right.
at full speed,
LaDainian Thompson is a
while getting
top
hit.
10 running back of all time, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Clinton Portis is top 15 of all
Yeah.
time.
Fair. Yeah.
And in the last 20 seasons, 3 running backs have passed 6,000 yards and 45 touchdowns in their first 45 games. I mean, in their first 5 seasons, actually. And guess who's on that list?
Zeke,
Ezekiel Elliott.
Zeke, because he had monster first seasons with a great O line. A great O line.
And last
What am
season,
I looking for? Where
he
am I
had no
looking
train.
for?
He didn't do no training camp at all. He had 1,000, almost 1,800 yards and 14 touchdowns with no training cap.
Okay.
He didn't train.
I mean, that's fair.
The
That's fair.
stats don't lie, man.
No, the stats.
But
Yeah, no, that's
he
exact.
fumbled. He fumbled. He fumbled five. He fumbled 6 times a season. But good thing he fumbled less times than he scored a touchdown because that would have been an embarrassment.
Okay.
It's hard. Look, it's harder to get a touchdown, and it's easier to fumble because think about it. You're getting tackled almost every single time you run the ball, but
But you're imposing will
not,
on the other defender.
he's not getting worn down. He's worn down.
He's wearing down. That's about every single power back in the NFL. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to do.
He does
Derrick
his
Henry
job.
is supposed to wear down defenders whenever. Okay,
Derrick Henry does his job really well. Saquon Barkley does his job
but
really
that's
well.
what they're supposed to do. So it's not subjective to just Zeke. Okay, but before we continue, they wanted to say Dave and Robbie wanted to say something. I'll let y'all join in real quick. Dave said he had a good counter to one of these arguments. Dave, what was that counter argument?
Dave, that wasn't Dave. I think that was Ron Veer.
Oh, was that Robbie? Okay.
Yeah, well,
Robbie.
actually, y'all just keep going. Let me just get some water.
Okay. Well, Dave, you wanted to join in though, right? So right now, what do you think about that? What do you think about that?
I mean, bro, like, what's his guy's name? Casey? He brought some good points, bro. Like the roughness and stuff with like like he runs so much on the ball in the Cowboys. You gotta give him credit. Like he's literally one of like the first option days. Like Saquon Barkley, right? Like he's good too. Don't get me wrong. He's all right. Like he's okay. He's like he's average. Don't get me wrong. But
Ooh.
what do you mean? Ooh.
Nah, I'm. Ooh.
Yeah, see, now I remember what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I remember what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Dave,
Don't
you brought up a
interrupt,
good
boy.
point.
Let me speak.
You brought up a good point. That's all I'll say. Go ahead.
No, you go. It's fine. Ladies first.
Okay,
Go.
okay. See,
Oh, whoa. Okay, throw the
Whoa,
shots,
whoa,
throw the
whoa.
shots, throw the shots.
Ouchie.
okay.
I'm just gonna.
So
Yeah.
basically, what I was saying, yeah, Saquon Barkley, like if you compare Zeke to any other running back, he has wear and tear because the amount of times they've used him. So I'll give Jason that. Yeah, he had a good argument.
Yeah, Hasty did have a good argument with that.
Yeah. And going off of Dave's Saquon Barkley argument, I wouldn't say he's average. He's above average.
He's
He's
alright.
But-
great. He's great. I mean, when healthy.
But see, the thing is,
I mean,
you
you're a
wanted to
Giants
bring up
fan.
the argument with
Exactly.
Zeke and Tony Pollard. you could bring up the same argument where I've heard you even say that you don't need Saquon because you have players like Wayne Gallman.
Yeah. No, and here's the thing. I say that because I did say that. And I'm not gonna say I didn't say that, but Saquon is not valuable that big of that he's not a big valuable asset to the Giants. He's not. He's not that big of an asset to the Giants' success. And the reason I say that is because, well, I made a TikTok stitching this guy, but we have lost more games with Saquon.
look
It's
at
not
that.
correlation.
I
What'd you
feel
say?
I feel like Zeke would have had over
Yeah,
1,100 yards in rushing if he had Dak Prescott the whole season.
Wait, I
Yeah.
got a question. Oh my bad, keep going.
Because the pass game opens up the run game, and that's facts. If
Mhm.
you cannot get the pass game going,
The
then
pass
how are
game
you
was
going to get the run
there.
game
The
going?
pass
Because
game was
the
there.
defense will already know
CD,
what the Cowboys going to do if they
CD,
cannot get the pass game going.
CD and
Wait,
Gallup
wait.
had, or CD and Coop had 1,000 yards receiving, both of them, or at least
Coop,
close to.
Audie.
Yeah.
Coop is the only one that had 1,000 yards.
Well, CD was
CD
close.
Lamb
Dave,
had
what were we saying?
1,000 yards through rushing and receiving.
yeah.
Wait, Audie. Wait, is Zeke Ezekiel Elliott from the Cowboys?
I knew that we were gonna run into this problem, Dave. Yes.
Oh, wait, he's a running back?
Um. We're not gonna do this again. No. Um.
Wait.
I'm not. Damn, come on. We're not doing this
Oh,
again.
wait, then why do y'all call him Zeke instead of Ezekiel?
Because
Or like
Zeke,
Elliott? 'Cause
That's his
every-
nickname. That's
his
his
nickname.
nickname.
Nickname. But
Wait, why? What?
because Zeke. Okay. I'm just
Bro,
saying.
Bill was trying to tell me that like they changed like the mascot's name to like.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't know.
I think we're just gonna stop that. We're just gonna end it right there before I start losing brain cells.
yeah.
Because
So
Randy Moss is a linebacker. But
Wait,
okay.
what?
Yes.
Oh, you said he was a. Oh, you.
I'm just gonna put it back on me. Okay. Randy Moss is a
yeah.
linebacker.
So let's
Dave, for
continue
your
what we were
information.
No,
saying.
wait, what is he like actually?
Randy Moss is a receiver. Randy Moss is a receiver, Dave. Randy Moss is a receiver.
He's the one who throws the ball.
Wait, so Dave, you never seen Zeke play?
He doesn't watch
Bro, I
football.
thought
so,
Zeke was like the mascot. That's what Ron.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him back on mute.
Let him speak. Wait, he's asking me a question, Audie. I
Yeah.
thought
So
We heard enough.
what were you saying again, Audie?
Okay, Van Buren.
Zeke was a mascot, bro.
Okay, can we
Okay, Dave,
can we
just go
get
on
back
mute.
on topic?
Let's just put just stay on mute. Just stay on mute. Just stay on mute. Just stay on mute. Stay. Okay, Rabia, what were
I'm
you saying?
confused.
No, okay, gosh darn it. No, okay. Rabia. See, I got him to judge for a reason, but yeah. Okay, Rabia.
Okay, look,
Yeah, we're just
Zeke is
gonna
a
pretend.
top 10 running back. He can block, he can run, he's physical.
These aren't.
He doesn't
These
get tired.
aren't. Okay, this isn't just subjective to Zeke though. This is subjective to about every single running back in the league. But before I move on, Rambir, what were you saying before? Oh no, he left. That's it. Okay, cool. I think he had something to say. He probably glitched out of here. But that's not subjective to just Zeke. If it was, I would think it's something special. But it's not. It really isn't. And tell me this. So a running back like Derrick Henry, right? And not talking about Derrick Henry himself. I'm just talking about a power back, right? Let's talk about a fullback. Okay. Oh, he's back.
Okay.
Ranbir, what were you saying before you left?
I got disconnected, bro. I was just saying let's get back on topic.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember the what you was talking about, how Zeke fell down after Dak got hurt? What we
Yeah.
were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
This that tell you Dak
I can't
makes
wait, hold on.
everybody around him better.
I'm not denying that, but I'm not denying that. I'm not because
Zeke was
okay.
26 in fantasy points.
Dak was the fantasy points don't mean anything. There's
Fantasy.
different rules for fantasy. That doesn't mean anything.
I mean, According to this,
I mean, fantasy don't mean much. Fantasy don't mean much.
but Zeke is still a only running backs. Look, come
You
on.
play fantasy? You play fantasy?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, if sometimes Kirk Cousins, he has a great game, right, in fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a top 5 quarterback sometimes in fantasy. Doing something. Is he a top 5 quarterback?
Mm,
No, this isn't no, young kid. That's not a question, young kid. This is just no. He's not.
mm-mm.
He's not. He's not even top 10. He's top 15, maybe
He's top 20.
Yeah, he's top 20 definitely. But he's not top 15.
I feel like y'all
I
sleeping
mean, he
on
is top 15.
Kirk
Okay,
Cousins.
no. He's better than what people make him seem like. He's actually really good. I think he's underrated, but he's not top
But
5.
look, you don't want to talk about how Zeke finished as a
No,
running back 11 through a hamstring
But
injury.
fantasy has nothing to do with the real football.
fantasy doesn't have much to
Look, running back 11, he finished
like with in general
in
stat.
general.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's me. Okay.
That's a good point.
He didn't fall down as much as you think. Look,
That's not.
he
I was
finished
trying.
as a running back 11 this season. The lowest finish of his 5 years in the game in his career seasons. Look, when he has Dak back, that will open up his run game.
Wait,
And
so you
his
said
O
he
line returns healthy. Zeke will be deadly again. Look, Zeke looks like he looks like an Emmitt Smith 2.0.
Ooh, no. Okay, you know what? I will say, you know what? That's perfect. That's perfect. Because Emmitt Smith is overrated because of his O line. He is not the best running back in the league or ever.
Bruh.
And he is not a top 3 running back.
So you consider Elliott or Zeke like what's it called? A product of his O line? Do you consider him a product of his O line?
I do.
What about you,
What?
Jason?
What do you think about that? Okay.
Bro, Audie.
What about you, Kason?
What's that?
Do you think Zeke's a product of his O line?
Do I think Zeke is a product?
Yeah, like of his O line.
Do you mean that Zeke products? I mean, do you mean that his O line products to him?
Like he the only reason he's good is because of his O line.
No.
Oh.
Give credit where it's due, man.
I'm sure.
Okay, Audie.
I have to completely disagree with you with the Emmitt Smith thing, bro.
What Zeke's weaknesses are. What is he like bad at that the reason his production is so low?
The fact that he can't play without his O line, that's probably the biggest reason.
That's
Sorry, what?
not
Okay.
his
And you know what? I'm
weakness.
about to take on 3 of y'all. Okay, 3 of y'all. You know, I'm gonna take it.
Audie, can I?
Hey,
Dude,
Can I
y'all
say
can hop in
something?
because y'all
is
y'all
carrying the ball.
What?
His weakness
Yeah,
is
can I say something?
Exactly. Yeah. What were you saying, Ramdir?
that's only one weakness he has.
Okay, so you think Zeke is a product of his O line, right?
Yeah.
Then with no O line, how is he only 21 yards short of having 1,000-yard season?
God.
Thank you. I was waiting for that point to get brought up because I was about to
Okay.
bring it up later.
Oh wait,
He
hold on.
missed
Where am
one
I?
game.
He missed 1 game, but yeah.
Tell me a running back that can play better than Zeke without their own line though. And why?
Okay, wait. Do you want me to use Saquon because he's the first one that comes to mind every single time.
Saquon's been injured for like a year and a half, dude.
Okay, no. He's
Saquon,
he got injured one time.
Bro, Saquon's terrible. Audie, do you think Saquon's top 10?
He's top 5. He's
Bruh.
top 5. Top 3 whenever
What?
healthy.
Audie.
Top 3?
Top 3 whenever healthy.
okay.
Top 3 whenever
Audie,
healthy.
come
Top
on now,
3
bro.
whenever
Come
healthy.
on now.
Top 3 when
are y'all
healthy.
saying, wait, are y'all saying
Audie's
Saquon's
always.
not top 3? What's wrong with y'all?
No, what?
Yes, he
Saquon's
is.
not top
No.
3.
Saquon is
When
not
healthy,
top
yes, he is.
3.
Thank you, Youngk. All right, thank
He's
you.
top
3
5. He's not
is
top
Derrick
He's
3.
top
Henry.
5,
Yes, he
baby,
is.
but he's not top 3,
Who's
bro.
better than him? Are you gonna tell me?
Top
Are you gonna
3?
tell me?
You want me to
Are you
say
gonna tell me
top 3?
Cook is better than him? Are you gonna tell me Cook is better than him?
Yes,
No,
Dalvin
he's
Cook
not.
is better
Dalvin
than
Cook.
him. Yes,
Zeke's
he.
better
Nah, that's a
than
whole
him.
nother word. My bad. That's a whole nother word.
You said
My bad.
Dalvin Cook.
Audie's on something, bro.
Oh my
Okay, you know
God.
what? We're just gonna move on from that.
Audie,
Yeah,
no,
Dalvin
no,
Cook is
no,
better
Audie,
than
stay on
Dalvin
that,
Cook.
Audie. What?
I'll say
Dalvin
Audie,
Cook.
Kamara.
Audie,
Dalvin Cook.
Audie,
Dalvin
tell
Cook.
me
Kamara,
all who is better than
Dalvin
Saquon
Cook,
Barkley.
and
Cook.
Derrick Henry are better.
Dalvin Cook is not as good as Saquon Barkley.
Zeke's better at this point.
Zeke is better than
Saquon.
Saquon.
Zeke is
better than
not better.
Saquon.
Zeke is not better
Dalvin
than.
Cook is better than Saquon.
This is where-
Kamara is
this is-
better than
this is-
Saquon.
This is where the
Oh,
delusional.
Kamara-
This is where the delusional
Kamara-
part of delusional Cowboys fans come apart.
Kamara is better than Saquon. Derrick Henry is better than Saquon.
Facts.
Derrick Henry
That's
is better
already
than
4
Saquon.
players.
That's better. Okay, you know what? I'll give you Derrick Henry, but then after that,
You can
If
honestly
you
make
re-
a case for Nick Chubb.
Put
Nick Chubb
You
as
could.
well.
you could.
What about Zeke? What about Zeke?
Zeke is better than Saquon.
He's definitely better than Saquon.
He has one bad season, then y'all put him like outside of
Dude,
top 10.
exactly.
That's what
I've
I was
been-
saying. The whole.
No, I've been having him at like I've been having him at overrated, and
He was
Audie,
never overrated.
every player who's not on the Giants is overrated to you. Why is that?
no, they're not. But
Is Daniel Jones overrated?
no, he is not. He's what? No, he's not
he's not
overrated.
talk about that much. So no.
No, he's not. Dude, no one.
I'm sorry, but like without a good O line,
Jason,
and O line
would
is what
you-
helps make a running back. You do realize that, right?
Jason, you know the pre-Super Bowl era, right?
Yeah.
Should we count the championships in the pre-Super Bowl
Hey, me
era
and Sneaky both on this. Hey, Sneaky got you on
as
this one. So
championships?
that's where I got my argument from. But those 4 Super
Audie,
Bowls.
Audie.
Nobody cares about that.
Yes, no, yes we do. Yes we do. Yes we do.
You do, but
No,
nobody else
no.
cares
It's his
about that.
podcast, Ranveer.
Hey,
Super
okay.
Bowl,
Jason.
pre-Super Bowl, y'all can count them when they're pre-Super Bowl, but the real Super Bowl, you count them with the real Super Bowl.
Exactly. No one cares about
Exactly.
Jason, count
Exactly.
all, count
Cowboys
all
more-
8. Count all 8. Count all 8 of them.
Nah, bro. Audie,
All
no.
right,
Audie, 'cause
all
that's
right.
like that was before, bro. Come on now.
Okay, well, even if they were, y'all haven't done anything in 25 years. And
I'm sorry, but when was the last time you guys succeeded in the playoffs again? When was the
When
last
was
time
the
you
last
made the
time
are y'all
playoffs?
making it? Are y'all
Okay,
gonna?
look,
Okay.
I got.
When was the last time
You
you
say
made
the
the
same thing to
playoffs?
us.
Oh man.
It's funny how y'all just default to this, but okay.
You defaulted to the 20 years.
20 years.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that's true. That's true. Y'all haven't had any success.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
but
true
what-
that
That's
you
a,
haven't
that's a
made the
debate for
playoffs
another day.
since
That's a
2016.
debate. That's a debate for another day. Let's talk about Zeke. Let's talk about Zeke. Let's get back on track.
Zeke
and
is
talk about
top 10. Zeke is top 5
No,
in a good
okay.
year.
Zeke
So-
is top 3. Screw that, bro. Zeke is top 3.
Dave, you didn't know that. You thought Zeke was the. Oh man.
Okay, I was trolling.
Yeah, I know. I know you
was
were.
obvious.
With
Come
a
on
good
now, if
O
you-
line, Zeke is top 10, but he's an average running back to below average.
Yeah,
But okay, what?
John, bro, what are you
He's
on?
above average.
he's not.
No, he's not.
Yes, he's definitely above average. At
He's
least like
below. I mean,
he's-
he's
okay,
average. He's
Audie.
average. He's average.
Audie, how many running backs are in the league? I'm assuming, right?
Let's just say 32 starters.
Okay. You're saying Zeke isn't even top 15.
He's top 15, I think. Yeah.
Okay, but you just said first he says below average. Okay, I was catching you there.
Yeah, I mean, it's close though. You can.
Yeah, I
Make
said
it-
average to below average.
Yeah, you can make a debate for some of the
I think,
players,
bro,
but
he's
like I don't know.
he's probably top 3 or 5.
No. But
Yeah.
let's get back on. So
We good,
I
right?
wouldn't go
Jason,
for as
Kate-
far as saying top 3. Top 3 is a stretch.
Okay, yeah.
I'd say
three
top
is-
5 or top 6.
top 5 is not at all too. I mean,
Okay, Audie, wait.
I'm
name
sorry,
all the, name
Saquon
all the
is
running
not
backs
better.
better than him.
okay, all of them.
They're
So-
actually a lot, Dave.
Derrick Henry, CMC, Saquon, Nick Chubb.
Oh yeah,
Not
CMC is
Saquon.
better than Saquon.
I forgot
too.
about Christian
CMC is better
McCaffrey.
than Saquon.
Okay, wait. Okay, well, we're not talking about Saquon. Let me name them. So, got Kamara, Josh Jacobs, but that's debatable.
Josh
No,
Jacobs,
debatable.
what?
It's
Josh
debatable.
Jacobs
It's
is a-
debatable.
Josh
It's
Jacobs?
debatable. It's debatable. I don't have them there. It's debatable though. It's close. I have them
Bro,
right there next to it
Bro,
because they
even
both are the similar types of running back. They're
the smartest NFL TikToker even says Josh Jacobs is overrated, and I agree
Who?
with.
I agree with
Josh
that too.
Jacobs is
Josh
overrated.
Jacobs is overrated.
yeah.
He's
Josh Jacobs
overrated,
is-
but he's not that good.
Wait, who are you talking about?
I mean, I don't know if you know him, but I'm talking about him. He says Josh Jacobs
Oh.
is overrated.
Yeah. That's
Who?
analyzed.
Hmm?
That's analyzed. I like his content. I mean, I disagree with his content a lot, though. I'm gonna say that. I disagree with his content a lot. But yeah, Josh Jacobs is overrated. But let's just say Kareem Hunt, I think is better for the fact that he plays
What?
a two role. He plays a two role.
Bro,
The
Kareem
kicker is better than
a man's
you're
named
saying. The
after a
kicker is better.
basketball player.
The
That was-
Okay.
kicker is better than Zeke.
Kareem Hunt
yards
is
before.
not better than Josh Jacobs.
He's
What?
talking about Kareem Hunt
Audie,
saying he's better than
Audie,
Zeke,
I'm
bro.
literally like a retarded Super Bowl fan. and
Oh, I mean,
don't
he
believe-
probably. Honestly, I think Kareem Hunt is better than Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke. He's
What?
not better than Zeke.
No, he's
Then-
not. How many
Yes, he is.
how many years have Kareem Hunt been in the league?
He's been in here for a while, actually. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
didn't play.
I think maybe like 1 year less than Zeke.
Exactly. And he's not even top 5
Dude.
in yards since 2014.
Oh my.
Because he doesn't get nearly as
doesn't-
many carries.
He plays a
If
two
If he was that
role.
good, he wouldn't be the number 2 running back,
He's
would he?
number
Behind
one.
Nick Chubb.
Dude.
He's
Yeah,
not
I
the
mean,
number one.
When you're playing
He's
next to
behind
Nick Chubb,
Chubb.
Zeke would also be a number 2 role.
Nah, he would get pretty good amount
Okay,
of time.
wait. Shut up real quick because this is just gonna debunk that whole argument. The whole argument. Okay, ready for this? Last season, right? As a Cleveland Brown, his first full year as a Cleveland Brown, right? And let's bump it up to 200, right? 200 carries, right? For
Okay.
example, Zeke had 244 carries. Kareem Hunt had 841 yards as opposed to Zeke's 979. As a two
Okay,
two back.
I have
Hey,
2
yo.
rebuttals to that. I have 2 rebuttals. Dave, let me speak. So, one rebuttal. I actually have 3. The Browns have considerably a top 5 offensive line. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2, Nick Chubb was out for like what 4 or 5 games. I'm pretty sure more than that as well.
Yeah, I can go here.
And number 3, Zeke was also on a down year with no O-line.
Right?
Are we,
But he almost had 1,000 yards. If he never
Exactly.
stepped down, against the 49ers, he would have had 1,000 yards easily.
And I'm not going to be biased like that. I will say
Yeah.
some things that Zeke has done. He had those fumbling
Right.
issues, which caused him to, for
He's
many
20 yeah,
people,
he's
to think
21
he's
years old.
not
Right?
top 10.
That's what I like to hear on very
But he's still a really good running back. I don't know why people automatically think after one bad year he should just be like
No. I've been saying that.
taken out of the conversation.
But here, okay. So first of all, I've been saying that Zeke was below average or average to below average. That
Even in his rookie year.
no, I wasn't
Yo,
saying.
come on,
I wasn't saying
Audie.
back then. I wasn't saying back then. I was saying based off
Okay,
probably after. I just probably didn't like Zeke back then, but the 2018 season, I was probably say just off last year, 2019 is when I actually said Zeke was a product of his own line because he is, and
But look,
No running back can thrive with the terrible O-line.
right. Look, that's why Saquon got hurt.
yes, okay, yes, yeah.
He had a terrible O-line. But
Actually,
look,
Saquon got injured in the open field basically.
Zeke had a bad offensive line this year. He had 979 yards, I think. 521 yards before contact. I don't think Zeke really had a bad year. Going through a
Wait, hold
third
on.
string offensive line that's blocking for him, I have no doubt that he will bounce back into top 5 next season.
Yo, let's actually look at this because I think this will actually tell me how many games he started. So Tyron Smith, right? He played.
Right.
Okay, he actually only played 2 games this season, which is fair.
Mhm.
Okay, but he's a left tackle. What I mean, that does contribute to the O-line's or to the run blocking. Zach Martin, who is probably one of the best, if not the best. Zach's with a K. Run blockers in the NFL, one of the best guards in the NFL. He played 10 games, which is not as much, but he still played 10 games, right? That's a decent amount, right? Who's another guy that Lyle Collins? Let's look at Lyle Collins.
But look, you gotta make sure look when we're talking about
Played
Zeke,
15 games this
stuff
season.
that's making him look bad. Look, Zeke also missed a game. He would have had 1K yards for sure. Also, the line was terrible. I'm gonna keep on saying it.
Audie,
That is
you can
one.
say they're healthy. You can say they're healthy, but I don't know if you saw during every game they had to switch up all the blockings. They had to switch up the whole O line for like almost every game or every
Okay,
2 games.
but I
Right,
want
and
to
that's
bring up something.
inconsistent.
Oh,
That's
wait,
inconsistent, and that's making it harder on the
oh wait,
O-line.
never mind. He didn't play last season. Okay, never mind. I'll give that to y'all. He didn't play last season, but he did have a pretty better line, and he did almost have 1,000
He
yards.
had a solid year this
But
season. He didn't have a
but
really bad year.
but who's a
Buddy,
below?
do you want the judges to decide maybe who won the round for
Bro,
now?
Zeke,
Let me
look,
say one
Zeke
more
has
thing.
that patience, that violent burst in his game. People never seen a big back like Zeke do some
Mm,
stuff like that. Zeke is a
mm,
really big back.
yeah, that's fair. But
Yeah, he is
how
pretty
big is
big
like
back.
what's his measurements? Is it 6 foot? Yeah, no, yeah, he is actually a pretty big guy. But this is what I want to talk about, right?
Weight wise, height wise, anything wise.
James Robinson, right? Let's talk about that guy because James Robinson he did not have anybody to help him out on the O line.
And y'all got to include Dak. When he got hurt,
Okay, James Robinson's the perfect
his,
back to
his,
compare
his,
it with Zeke then.
Zeke's performance fell off. They couldn't get the pass game. I watched every single game. Andy Dalton, his throws were so inaccurate. He couldn't. Amari Cooper, bro, why do you think CD Lamb was tweeting he needs Dak back? Come on, think
Oh,
about
you
it.
could make a counter argument that James Robinson didn't have a quarterback either.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna talk about that, but I just want to look at something because I want to make sure we can. 78% of
Robinson had a top 10
seven.
on.
No, what? No, he didn't. I mean, no, he didn't. No, he did not.
Jacksonville's offensive line is not that bad.
They're good, but they're not the best. And to be honest, I mean, you know what? It's fair. You know, like it's fair. You know, I'll give it to you. It's fair. It is fair. But here,
This is his worst season. This is Zeke's worst season that I've seen.
okay, wait.
979
Okay.
yards, almost 1,000 yards. If he would have played a game, one more game
He
against,
probably would have broke 1,000 yards.
Okay.
yeah, he
Okay,
would have broke 1,000 yards easily.
I need you to explain this to me because you said Andy Dalton's passes were not on target, right?
Right?
Then why in the world does Andy Dalton have a 78.4 on target throw percentage and only a 15 bad throw percentage?
Because his wide receivers had to bail him out.
These are receivers though. This is literally bad throws and good throws. This isn't if they caught it or not. This is was
Okay,
it a
the
bad
problem
throw
with that is that
or
it
good
doesn't
throw?
take into account whether those throws were short throws, intermediate throws, or long throws, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair, but he had okay, well, he had 250 on target, but he had 48 that were bad throws. Bad throws, right? But let's look at who's a quarterback that was let's look at Joe Burrow. Let's look at Joe Burrow because
Yo, Audie, I got. Can you just tell me like the rough estimate how much more time? Because I gotta go soon. Just wondering.
for probably like say 15 more minutes maybe. Pretty close,
15
Joe
more
Burrow.
minutes.
Yeah. Joe Burrow.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, but do you want to vote right now, or like do the last round after? Because it's one round, and you
Do you want
know,
to do that? Let's do it because
I'm ready to vote.
okay, yeah, we can
I got
collect our
Kaysen,
thoughts.
bro. Kaysen's like, oh my bad. Am I
Yeah.
lagging?
No. Okay, go ahead. Vote.
I got Kaysen, bro. Like he did pretty good. You know what I mean? Like he showed up with his points. Audie, like look, Audie, you bring up good points, dude. But you completely destroyed by saying something stupid after. Like I'm sorry. Like you have good point, but like when you say something, you say something completely like stupid after. It's really weird. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like this kid has no point. You know what I mean?
Okay,
It's
fair.
like it was really inconsistent. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have to give it to Casey. So Casey, good job on the round.
Yeah, I'd say
Okay.
Kaysen won that round too.
Okay, that's too
Yeah, I
big.
want to say Casey won that as well.
Oh,
So this is the third round final
yeah. So
for the championship. So if I were y'all, go as him as y'all want. You know, how
Yep.
long do you want to keep this? Do you want to do like how you said it with like Audie, where someone like says it, rebuttal back and forth, or how do you want?
do you want to do that or just want to do it? I think let's just do what we've been doing.
Yeah, I think it's been working.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that was pretty entertaining.
Do you want me
Yeah.
to do like a 15-minute timer and then like I'll be like 1 minute left for y'all to say your points? It will be more fun because it'll be more like rushed towards it.
I would say that, but I kind of want to just go back and forth, kind of. But yeah, I
No,
think
I think
it's
the
working.
discussion format. I think the discussion format kind of works.
Yeah. Oh, you mean in total for everybody? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like okay, I'll put a 15-minute timer, and then I'll give y'all each 1 minute to like say something, like
You cool with that,
closing thoughts.
Casey? You cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Casey
let's do
doesn't
it.
care. All right, 15 minutes. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Just both y'all 15 minutes
So,
talk.
so let's talk about this, right? So Joe Burrow, where Andy Dalton is from, right? Basically before Dallas, had a 75% on target throw percentage, and a he had a 14% bad throw percentage, which is less than Andy Dalton.
Wait, why are we talking about Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow torn his ACL.
Yeah, no, I'm talking because they both played a similar amount of games, I think. What? Okay, you know what? Let me use years because Joe Burrow played. How many games did he play? He played 7 games, or no, he played 10 games. Actually, more than Andy Dalton, right? And then we'll take away one of those games because he got hurt in one of them. So 9. So right there with Andy Dalton. So because we both said that like Andy Dalton is the, or you said that Andy Dalton is a reason that Zeke did not succeed this season, right?
Right.
Okay, but yet he had, or and you said that it's because Andy Dalton's throws were not good this season, right?
Right.
But he had better accuracy stats than Joe Burrow.
Our wide receivers have to bail Andy Dalton out.
No, he
I have
no.
I have a film to show it. I'm gonna show
Okay,
it.
let's bring the film up. And I actually have a rebuttal to the film that you used a long time ago.
Bro. So you're not saying that Michael Gallup didn't bail him out right here?
Dude, you're telling me that wasn't the only thing they had to do that kind of. They were in a position where they had to throw that ball. That's
Catch
not a
it
bad.
behind his back.
That's not a bad throw though. That's not
That
a
was a
bad throw.
bad throw. He
That's
threw it.
not a bad throw. You can't expect every single pass to be there. You can't. As a quarterback and a receiver, you can't expect every single pass to be on target. You know, you can't. It's just impossible. You can't get 100%.
Dak pass would have been on target if
No, no, it
threw
would have been a 50-50 ball either way. It's the right read. It was a good throw. It wasn't a great throw. It wasn't a really good throw. It was a good throw. It was an average throw.
I don't think that was
It
a
was
good
an
throw at all.
average throw.
Michael
And he
Replay,
had to.
replay.
He had
Let
to.
us be the judge of that, and let the audience be the judge of that.
He had to. He had to. He had to throw that.
Is it the same throw in the Giants game where he had to throw it up?
Yeah. Oh, why do I keep bringing it up?
We're talking
Yeah.
about we're talking about Andy Dalton because
Yeah,
Andy
yeah.
Dalton was the reason why Zeke couldn't open up his run game. Quarterbacks depend on running backs as well. And running backs depend on quarterbacks. That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, that is fair. But Zeke relies. But here's the thing. Okay, there's an argument to that, but you could say that for Zeke, but Zeke is not a pass catcher. So he is more reliant on his O line. And I've been saying that this whole entire time because it's true. Zeke, his O line is more to his success than his quarterback and his quarterback play. If he has a high level of O line play, he's going to succeed every single season that he's in the league. But if he has poor quarterback play that same season, he's still going to do good because it doesn't matter to Zeke. I mean, yeah, like it might affect like 100 yards maybe, but it doesn't matter too much to him because he's not pass catching. He's not doing much out the backfield as a pass catcher, right? He only caught what? He only caught 52 passes this year with 71 targets, which is good but not the best. So
But still,
why did
Dak Prescott scored 13 touchdowns. Andy Dalton didn't even throw over 12 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean,
come on, like, look, Zeke, his chemistry with Dak is so good. His chemistry with Dalton is not as well.
That's fair.
Would have shown
That's
off
fair.
this year if he had Dak Prescott the whole season.
That's
And
fair.
that's
And
why-
you know what? They did come into the same draft class and the same year as they both were rookies whenever they came in. And I'll give you that, right? But
Mhm.
that would matter more if it's a T. Higgins and Joe Burrow situation, where we can say that for T. Higgins and Joe Burrow because
I mean, T. Higgins is a wide receiver. We're talking about running backs.
no, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying because you have to be on point with your quarterback if you're gonna be a receiver because everybody says it. If you're a receiver, you have to be best friends with your quarterback. No one says that about running backs because it doesn't matter as much. For running backs, you have to go sit at lunch with your O line. You have to go get to know them, make sure they know how you're feeling because they can just let people through and just hit you as hard as they want, right? They can let the linebacker through if they're angry with you or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to be best friends with the quarterback. They don't. They don't. They can.
Wouldn't that point just show how Zeke having a bad line this year makes it even harder for him? That's the point you basically just made.
You did just prove that point.
He had a bad line, and he didn't have Dak, and Dak boosts his head, and that makes Zeke really good.
Here, so the reason that does not like mess me up is because that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Because without that O line, right? He couldn't face adversity, right? With that, we can all admit because I'm going back to Saquon because it's obvious what a top 5 running back looks like, right? It's obvious what a top 5 running back looks like, Saquon, because he didn't have a good O line. He had an offseason, which Zeke also has an O line to get to know all the O linemen, right? But Saquon in his first season with probably a worse O line, in my opinion, because if I can get off Kareem Hunt, Saquon had about 3,000 yards rushing that season with a terrible O line, and his
1,000
YBC.
yards rushing?
Yeah, he had 1,000 yards rushing his first season.
Oh,
in
I
the league.
thought you said 3,000.
Yeah, no. His YBCs were terrible, as we said, 500 to 700 as a YBC to YAC, with more broken tackles and 8. That's not a good stat. That's a receiving stat, but with 261 yards, which is similar to Zeke's season this year, right? It's actually very similar. It's Zeke. He had less carries, I guess, by a little bit. Like Zeke had 244. Saquon had 261. Saquon made more with that than Zeke did with his, and
I mean,
that's his rookie season. Terrible O line. Players coming in and out of that O line. There was a game that he played, or that was the second season, but O linemen were getting hurt. Same thing with Zeke that same season, right? But he didn't have that game on.
I've already admitted that Saquon Barkley is better than Zeke.
Yeah, no. But I'm just saying, like that's. But you're saying he's a top 10 running back.
Is Zeke?
I disagree with that, but that's for another debate.
Yeah, but like
top 10 running back. Look, Ezekiel Elliott had 11 missed tackles, 4 on runs in week 16, most in the game by anyone this season, and he did that with the unhealthy O-line, a practice squad O-line. Actually, he did that with Andy Dalton. He didn't have his quarterback to show out, and especially with the hamstring injury.
Let's look at this O-line.
Zeke, bro, Zeke is dominant. I don't know why people are.
But he's not top 10. He's not because
he is top 10.
There's a lot of great backs in the league.
Let's look at
don't downgrade.
Wait, so tell me 10 backs that can actually go through that O line and do more than what Zeke's doing.
Audie, I'll tell you this. We're all chatting. Us here chatting. I want to give you some info. You're losing the debate right now, so I would turn it up a bit.
So okay, wait. So basically, I mean, right now, what's the name? David. Let's look at Dave.
God. Oh.
Okay, David
Hey, please mute yourself.
Montgomery. Let's look at David Montgomery, right? Because I said that he was better, but right. So David Montgomery, he had 200.
I'm sorry. What?
You'll see where I'm going with it.
He had what?
Oh my. Okay, wait.
Yes, been on.
Okay. David Montgomery, right? He had 200 and he had 247 rushes, 3 more than Zeke.
All right.
He had 1,000 yards.
Look, Cleveland Browns had a number 1 offensive line.
Yeah.
Green Bay had a number one offensive. I mean, had a number two offensive line. Los Angeles had a number three offensive line. Let's see where Akers stands at, and people say
Yeah,
that Akers
he's
Zeke,
going
and
through
he's not.
three. He's going through three running backs as well. There. So there's three running backs on that team there. So are you looking at PFF?
No,
Which one
I'm
are you
looking at
looking at?
actual rankings by NFL.
Oh, okay, cool. Chicago Bears is a 20 line, right? Let's look at that, right? And then Dallas Cowboys is 27. Pretty close,
Right.
but let's look at this.
27 is close to
Look,
32. Okay,
it's in that
who is
same
after
area.
the Dallas Cowboys?
But let's look at that. Well, Minnesota had a 26 ranked O line, and Dalvin Cook was amazing.
I've already admitted that Dalvin Cook is better than Zeke.
No. But that's what a top 5 running back does with a bad O line and in a bad situation.
That's literally what Saquon didn't do because he always gets injured.
He only got injured one season.
Zeke was in a way far most worse situation than Dalvin Cook was. Dalvin Cook didn't deal with any injuries during the game.
During a game? Wasn't he in? Oh no, that was last season. Let me pull up Dalvin Cook. I just had it. Dalvin Cook. What's it? Dalvin Cook. Cool. He actually played the same amount of games as Zeke with 14. So he was going through a couple
I don't
injuries.
see Akers. Okay, the Rams had a number 3 offensive line.
Akers was not the only running back on the team. That was 3 other running backs that he was sharing the spotlight with.
None of them are above Zeke.
Yeah, no, none of them are above Zeke because none of them had the spot. It was 3 running backs competing for the one spot. It was Daryl Henderson,
Todd
Cam
Gurley
Akers.
wasn't even above Zeke. Devin Singletary wasn't even above Zeke.
Like, we're not putting these guys above Zeke though.
Antonio Gibson though. But look, Antonio Gibson we're talking about offensive line. Antonio Gibson, he had, okay, let me go back to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 offensive line. Top 6. That's not bad. He's off.
We're not. He's a rookie. He's a rookie, of course. And he was still a monster. He was a monster as a rookie. But look at this. Let's look at how many games did Joe Mixon play? I don't think he played that many. So Joe Mixon did not play that many games. Joe Mixon.
I have another rebuttal.
Wayne Gallman played 15 games. Okay, Wayne Gallman played 15 games. Let's see where the offensive line.
Joe Mixon did more than Zeke with a terrible line and injured.
But did Joe Mixon have a whole new coaching staff and a whole new coaching style?
I don't know because I don't keep up with the Bengals, but I think
Zeke did.
Zach Taylor came in this season, I think. When did Zach Taylor get hired?
Okay, 27 is the Dallas Cowboys.
Looks like this.
All right.
Zach Taylor's not a great head coach though.
Yeah, Zach Taylor
was
I like Mike McCarthy.
He has potential though.
Wayne Gallman wasn't dealing with injuries at all, and he played the same amount of games as Zeke did.
Wayne Gallman?
Yes.
Dude, no one ever put Wayne Gallman above Zeke though.
I'm just saying, he's nowhere near Zeke's stats, and he played 15 games.
Played 15 games, but actually no, I can't do that. But Wayne Gallman was and that O line was also going through. I know everything about that Giants O line. We were switching out players like Cameron Fleming, former Cowboy. That's kind of the problem.
Isn't that what they did for Zeke too?
And you put. I remember you putting Miles Sanders above Zeke.
Yeah,
they put the same amount.
Miles Sanders is better than Zeke. Low key.
Yeah, Miles Sanders is better than Zeke.
But Zeke had more yards, and Miles Sanders.
He played more games. He played more games, and Miles Sanders did not start some of the games. Look, dude, Kaysen.
I don't think Miles.
If you think that Miles Sanders has an argument against Zeke, then honestly, I don't know what to say.
Okay, I'm gonna present. Okay, ready? So 11 games. So player 1 played more games. Okay. Player 1 had a couple more or 100 yards more than the other guy. They both had the same amount of touchdowns. player 2 had more yards per game, right? And what's this one?
Sanders never broke out like Zeke did his rookie season.
Yes, he did.
In 2000, he didn't. He didn't break out like Zeke did.
Well, Zeke had he had a number 1 ranked O line that season.
Okay, but offensive line.
Yo, it's been 15 minutes. So I'm gonna give out 2 more minutes to wrap it up. Then you can your 1 minute thing. All right.
All right, product.
2 minutes.
Okay, look, you're missing the fact that every running backs that has rushing yards products to their game. I'll admit that offensive line products to the offensive line products to the running back. But if you're at the third level like Zeke is, and you're running over defenders, and you're showing speed and effort to get to the end
In
zone,
the secondary.
that's it. The
the
secondary
secondary.
is fast.
The secondary is fast, but they're not linebackers. The linebackers like
Zeke
This
trucks
is-
linebackers. I just told you a number 1 linebacker in the NFL that said
it's
Zeke is
I don't trust players' opinions now. Like it's not okay. Cool. It's cool. Okay. It
I
it,
trust
it
him
definitely is. It
because
definitely is.
Leonard plays Zeke.
So you
Took Zeke's hit. Come on now.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. I'll trust it to an extent because because every NFL players are just like us. They have
Dave, that's
opinions, and yes, they do have a huge say and who they think is better. But off what I've seen in the broken tackles, and because what you're saying is that he breaks tackles, gets through contact more. He only has 15 broken tackles to show for it. And
But in 11 broken tackles in a game is a lot of tackles. That's most by running back, and that's most by running
one
back.
game, one
One
game.
game. He still broke out with
One
11. He
game.
had
There was
4.
Justin Forsett had one game. Was he a good running back? No.
I mean, but look, you got to think about it. Zeke had
Or
a
no,
terrible.
he had one season, but there was a Patriots
Oh,
running back that I
yeah.
can't think about who had one game.
Look, and I'm going to bring up another point. Kellen Moore went to play action a lot more. They weren't
Okay, let's
heavy
look
on
at
the
it.
run like
Look
they
at it.
used
Wait a
to.
minute. Wait a minute. Let's actually look at it. Let's look at that. Let's
5,
look at it. Look at
4,
that.
3, 2, 1. All right, guys. So that's the debate right here. So I'm gonna give you each 1 minute to show y'all's points. I'll give y'all even, and then me and my judges, we're gonna go into a breakout room and discuss because it's for the final thing. You know what I mean? So Audie, if you can make a breakout room for us, please.
Yeah, let me do. Hold up. Let me.
And if you want, like, is there any chance that maybe the audience can listen to us? I don't know how that works.
I'm already on. Let me try and do that. Let me try and do something.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Bet.
But
Dang, I can't see the controversy. All right. Bet. Okay, run for more photos.
oh wait. Whoa. What is that? What the hell? Uh. Hold up. Oh. Go. Quick fixes, real quick, guys. But yeah. Get your arguments ready, because we will need those. Okay. So in the meantime, we have this one. But.
But like I said, Zeke is still top 10. I don't know why people don't appreciate him.
So. I think I was.
So, do y'all want y'all's 1 minute right now? Y'all ready?
Okay, wait. Before you do that, right? So, I actually needed to do that before. I didn't set up the breakout room. So, if y'all can just like go into a call or something like together, if y'all already in, but like, yeah, I can't put y'all into a breakout room necessarily.
You can't put us in a breakout room.
Nah, I don't know why.
Why?
That is.
Like, what?
It's not giving me the option to, but
Oh, for real?
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
John, will you be able
just gonna-
to?
John and what's her name? What's her name again? Ronveer. Get on the breakout room.
But there's no breakout room.
It's on the call.
Get on the Discord. Right here.
Yeah, but John, will you be able to speak on here
John, can you
on the
hear
Discord?
us?
Yeah,
I'm gonna mute y'all. I'm gonna mute y'all real quick.
John, go on Discord.
all right, I got you.
Okay, so
John, hello.
oh, Dave, wait, what in the world is it muted? How in the world is it muted but not muted? Okay, cool. So, I don't know if we started, but yeah. So basically,
Hello.
stop muting here or unmuting here. Okay. But so what we got? So we got Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders actually has better stats than Zeke, to be honest. Miles Sanders has better stats than Zeke right now. He has, yeah. Okay, so Dave, are you there? So we can do the last minute. Actually, here. So basically, let's just get this out of the way. So until then, let's just keep talking about this because Ezekiel Elliott is not better than Miles Sanders. And
Yes, he is.
no, he is. Miles Sanders has done more in less games with in this season. You know what? Miles Sanders is perfect player to compare to Zeke. The reason I say that is because Miles Sanders had the same problem that you're mentioning with Zeke, players going down on the O line. He didn't have that Jason Peters, nor did he have Brandon Brooks the whole O line or the whole season. The whole season. Guards and tackles. And Jason Kelsey, I guess, played some
But
games,
at the
but
same time, the Philadelphia Eagles
did not.
had a top 19 O line.
Top
And
19?
Dallas is far off of that. Dallas has a top 27 O line. But Zeke had to deal with a whole new coaching staff. Kellen Moore doesn't run a ball as much as he used to. And I can tell by that because why would you pass the ball on a 1 yard line? He doesn't feed Zeke the ball anymore at all.
No, because Zeke. I mean, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Right.
But that's fair. But Miles Sanders and Zeke, right? Miles Sanders and Zeke, because those are the two players we're comparing to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just look up stats really quick. We can get into all that film and that type of stuff really quick, but let's look at stats first, and then we'll talk about it. But 11 games started, right? As opposed to Zeke's Zeke's 15 games started, right? Now Miles Sanders only has 164 carries in total, as opposed to Zeke's 244 yards or 244 rushes total, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is where it gets interesting. Zeke has 979 yards rushing. Okay. Miles Sanders has 867 yards rushing. That's more yards per game. That's more yards per carry. Or is it?
Zeke
Yeah, it is.
still rushed 4.0 yards a carry with the hamstring line. I mean, with the hamstring injury and a
Miles Sanders was injured and he averaged 5.3.
ran for a practice squad offensive line. And the playbook was so bad because we had a whole new coaching staff this year.
A
We had
lot
a
of teams did.
new defensive coach. We had a whole new offensive playbook. We had a whole new head coach. Like honestly, coaches impact on players.
They
As what
do.
you see, I'm gonna use an example. Daniel Jones. He had two new coaching staff in his first.
You'll be so mad, bro. I mean, dude, it'll be this like I don't know. I was
I'm just gonna mute him real quick. Okay, wait, what were you saying?
Daniel Jones. He had a two coaching staff for 2 years. Honestly, think he can improve when he sticks with the same coaching staff.
Wait, if he will he improve with this coaching staff? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, if they keep him.
yeah, yeah. It will. He will. And because I like Joe Judge, I really do, and I also like Jason Garrett as OC. I do like him.
Yeah, I gotta go in about 5 minutes though.
Yeah. So here, okay, here. So I think that are y'all done having a little conference and we can get the voting going? I think they went into Discord call.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, y'all back?
Audie,
Hello?
hello?
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Can
Yo,
you
Audie,
can
can
y'all
you,
hear me?
Audie,
You wanna
hello?
start it off?
Audie, can you hear?
Yeah, I
Audie, can you hear
can.
me?
I'm just gonna mute him real quick. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you, Dave.
Bruh, stop muting me.
Dave, you gotta stop like yelling.
Can you hear me, Audie?
Yeah, I can hear you, John. And
All right.
Ranveer?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Cool.
Alright.
So I'm gonna put me and Jason on mute, and then
Yeah, please.
yeah. So cool, and yeah.
All right, I'll go first. I'll go
All right,
first.
let's go.
So I thought both of y'all sucked, but Kaysen was slightly better, and you were just like slightly worse. So I'm gonna go with Kaysen on this one.
Okay.
Okay.
For me, this debate reminded me of 2016. Hillary Clinton.
What? Hello? Okay, Audie, do you hear me? Okay, I'm gonna go. Prophet, what happened? Okay. Like, I'll say this, bro.
Sorry. I was actually saying something. My dog was getting in the way. So I was trying to say, in 2016, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump were both terrible, but Donald Trump was slightly better. So Kaysen, you win.
Okay. For me, I would say, like, I would say, what's it called? Like, for this decision, like, it's a very, very tough decision. So, for example, like Ranveer said, like, both options are good. I think I both did really, like, my head started hurting. Like, the points were good, but, like, it was really on and off because it was like one person said something good, one person said something stupid. Like, for example, like, back to the election, like, it's like, yo, Trump, you said something pretty good. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, like, Biden, you said something pretty good too. Then Biden says some racist stuff, and then Trump says some racist stuff. And you're like, bro, who, like, you know what I mean? Not saying I was racist, but, like, at least from, like, how this went. But I would honestly give this to Kaysen, Audie, because Audie, you gave me a headache with what you said, bro. Like, it's a unanimous decision. Kaysen won, bro.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. That's fair. Okay. Kaysen, you wanna mute? So Kaysen, by the judge's decision, you did win. By the judge's decision, you did win.
I mean, I don't look forward into winning no debates. I look
Yeah.
forward to proving my points, and I feel like I proved my points really well.
I'll prove my point.
So you prove your point too.
Yeah.
So
It's
therefore,
something for both of us to take
Don't-
in, soak in.
change your mind. Keep your mindset. Zeke
Yes, sir.
got top 10. Keep your mindset. But I'm gonna keep my mindset that
Yeah.
Zeke is a top 6 running back in the NFL. He's
Yeah.
top 10.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion at the end of the day, and you're entitled to your own opinion. I'm entitled to my own opinion, and I feel that Zeke's not top 10, and I still do, but you do think that he's top 10, and we do disagree on that, but I'm gonna keep thinking that, and I'm gonna look forward to next season, because next season where it's gonna be. We always look forward to next season. So yeah, and that's gonna do it for this debate. As a judge's vote, Kaysen won, but as we said, yeah. So good job, Kaysen. Youngk, go follow him on TikTok. And if you wanted to end off the segment, shout yourself out, go ahead and do that really quick. Okay, you there?
Oh wait, are the fans voting?
Actually don't know. My chat just like completely off. Enough, so I don't know if they
Are they actually voting though?
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, the fans are voting. Yeah.
Oh, they are. Wait,
Yeah, they are.
okay. What are they saying right now? Because my
Kaysen.
Jason.
Dude, yeah, Kaysen won, Audie.
Alright.
It was a close one.
Oh, make some more TikToks. I'll catch y'all later. Whenever.
Cool.
Yeah.
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 Cowboy Nation on top. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
BLM. Oh,
Wait. Why did I just? Why? Oh. Well.
Dude, Audie, why do you keep asking me to unmute?
Okay. Well, I don't know. Okay. Well. So I'm gonna see you guys next time.